Hello Twin Flames, welcome to my channel and welcome to your daily energy check. Today we're going to do a little bit of a different spread. It is going to be dedicated to Divine Masculine Collective, and even within that theme is going to be a different spread because today I was guided to do the past, present and future spread. So we'll see what is relevant for us to know. Something from the masculine's past that obviously dictates something in their life, or it could be some karma that they're working through. Then the present moment, what can we know, what's going on with them, and then the future. It will be useful both for the feminine and the masculine collective, because obviously feminines are usually interested to know what's going on with the DM, right? And then for the masculine, of course, to gain some perspective on what is it that you're going through right now, and get a little more clarity on why certain events, people and places are in your life, and what can you do about it all. All right, we'll start as always with an oracle card, and I will actually pull an oracle card for each of the twins, for cross watchers, divine feminines, and for the masculines. And after that, we'll focus solely on divine masculine energy. Also, while I'm doing a little shuffle, a reminder that I've now uploaded all of the January horoscopes on my other channel, Mindful Bamboo. I think a couple of them is still supposed to go live a little bit later today, but anyway, there's a good chance that by the time you're watching, they're already there. Check out Mindful Bamboo channel. There's a handle in the description box. I'll try to remember to put the link in the comments, and check out your messages and your guidance for the month of January. Alrighty, so for feminines we have Stuck in the Mud. I'll actually read this one because I haven't seen this in ages. Like, didn't even know it had this one. You're being invited to stop and savor the wonder of your life. Becoming stuck is sometimes the only way to trick yourself into slowing down and looking around you. In fact, this is a sign that you need to shift your focus away from what you're doing and place your attention elsewhere. Struggling will only get you to even muddier places. Now is not the time to move forward, but rather to observe. Clarity about your circumstances will come a little later. Stop and find the joy in what you've been overlooking. Soon you'll be out of the mud, but for now, be still and know that Spirit has a plan for you. All right, that's interesting. I also like that it has a newish kind of moon. It's like first quarter, which is pretty much where we are right now with the moon. The Still and Know is usually the High Priestess card in tarot, but this one is an interesting twist on that. Okay, what do you have for the masculines? Ride the wave in the meantime. So feminines are pretty much in the feminine energy right now, and masculines are in the masculines. And we also have 24 and 14, which is interesting. Right now, success is easy and effortless. You can be assured that you're entering a time when you can ride the wave of abundance. The tide has turned, and you can put your surfing skills to the test. Everything that you know, all your talents coupled with your hopes and dreams, will carry you forward. People and circumstances have come out of the ocean of potential and possibility to take shape in a wave of spectacular activity. Know that you are definitely on the right path. Beautiful start of the masculine reading. I love that. And I'll be using the Sophia Charles deck today. Haven't used it for a while, so I decided, why not? Let's do that. So this will be a 9-card reading, and then I'll lay it out and then I'll walk you through it. At the end, we'll get some messages from divine masculines to feminines for cross watchers. So make sure you stay till the end. And of course, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so yet. So for the past, we have Knight of Cups, 5 of Pentacles, like to see that in the past, and the Chariot. In the present, we see the Star and the beautiful feminine figure there. 9 of Pentacles, another figure of the feminine, just saying. And Ace of Swords. And then in the future, Queen of Wands. This is Five of Swords. And oh gosh, I think I need to count it. This is Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, nice. Beautiful. Bottom of the deck, Nine of Cups, fulfillment. Is it 9 or 10? It's 10 actually, yeah. That's why it's called fulfillment, Victoria. Nice. So beautiful energy, oh my god. Where do I even begin? So there's definitely a lot going on in the DM energy that's preparing them for probably that abundance, that success that the Oracle card was talking about. And there's still a little bit of the remnants of the old energy that's kind of like needs to fall off or needs to be cleansed away, right? So for the masculines watching, if you have any practices, you know them, where you can introduce more of the cleansing on any and every level that comes to your mind when I'm saying that. That is something to do, something practical, you know, to work with your energy and to help the universe guide you there. So it's easier, it's faster, and you know, it's more at ease. When we go to the past, we see Knight of Cups, Five of Pentacles, and the Chariot. So in the past, there was this sense of urgency that the masculines felt, and that happened more than once, I'm hearing. That was a usual cycle. If masculines saw kind of an opportunity, whether it was a person for the relationship or a business opportunity or anything else, they wanted to just like drop everything and rush into it, right? Because they were afraid that if they miss that particular moment, they, you know, the person or the thing is gonna get away, right? They won't have that opportunity anymore, right? So there was a sense of like, I need to hurry because the competition is so strong that if I'm not quick enough, then somebody else will grab that or that person, right? There was that sense of, I don't want to say it's lack of confidence, but it's more about really the sense of staying competitive, right? Like there's always somebody else. If there's something good or someone good on the horizon, there's always going to be somebody else who will want it. So it almost like becomes a battle. In the present, we have the Star, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Ace of Swords. So we spoke about masculines looking at the feminine, oh my god, what's the word? Archetype for a few days now, right? That they are looking at certain karmic relationships in the past, maybe even in their childhood, that they are facing something towards a feminine figure in the present, right? But what they see is actually that they see the beauty and the value of the feminine. And yes, this goes both because we have both the major and the minor arcana here. It goes both about a specific person, the feminine, hopefully, that if they have met their feminine already, and overall about the feminine as such, right? So the truth is coming in and they see a different side of it, right? That's where a lot of judgment, a lot of prejudice is melting away, right? A lot of the past hurt, you know, thinking like the usual, like, you know, women want to manipulate men, they want to get everything they can from us, all our resources, you know, they can be real bitch, like this and that. It's like they're not faithful by definition, I'm hearing for some, right? Whatever that is, like this is, the tables are turning and they're seeing how beautiful feminines are, especially in their integrated form. They're also seeing how specific feminine in their life, and again, it could be a divine feminine, their twin flame, or it could be somebody else that they know, but the integrated feminine is showing them really the way, showing is almost like is mirroring the beauty to their beauty to them. So the masculines can recognize how powerful and beautiful they are with the help of an integrated feminine. How beautiful is that? But that is taking a minute. I'm just saying it like it's so easy. They just woke up one day and figured it all out. It's not like that, of course. So we've seen that in the readings for a good couple of weeks now, and it still continues, right? Because present isn't defined just by like specific moment, but it's somewhat indefinite, but it's work in progress. That's what I'm hearing. That's the main point here. For divine masculines watching, continue looking at the concept of integrated feminine in general, and there's a lot of information online about it these days, and also see how you can bring more balance within your internal masculine and feminine, because we all have it. And especially for the twins, the way that we work with these energies is that when we are ready and we are healing the patterns without, we are healing something within. And the other way around, it works both ways. So you would actually really support yourself with this work if you bring more of that balance within, you know, and recognize and show appreciation and support to that feminine energy within. So you're not just pushing it away, you know, or you are angry about it or whatever. It's somehow impermissible, right? But maybe do something on the other side of the spectrum that will get you a little bit more familiar in that feminine energy, so that you can relate on a different level to feminines in your world in 3D space. And then the future is Queen of Wands, 5 of Swords, and 10 of Pentacles. So definitely the abundance that we were reading about is shown here, right? It's like the ultimate goal, the wish come true. Whatever your financial goals are, maybe your New Year's resolutions for 2025, quite possible. This is it. It's possible for you to get it. Again, I'm not saying it's going to happen tomorrow. It's all very relative, but it's available to you. It's real. So continue nurturing this dream so it's more and more real in your head, and continue implementing it. On the other hand, there's going to be still more work to do around the relationship with divine feminine, and getting to the point where you're more inspired and excited rather than scared. And here I'm talking specifically about divine feminine, because that's a kind of a first hand kind of first impression that, and feeling that the masculines are maybe second, right? First is like infatuation, and then second is fear or intimidation, because of the power of the feminine and how much they know and how wise they are, and how much they are in control of their energy, and they have a lot of it, right? And specifically the impact they have on the masculine. There is fear in that for a while, so you're still going to be working through that fear pattern, divine masculines, right? It will also get you back into your inner child fears, right? And that was also in one of the recent readings where we saw that in the Six of Cups, there was like this boy and girl playing that is taking you take the gender how it resonates, right? But they're symbolically representing masculine and feminine, taking you back to see where it all started. So if you haven't figured that part of the puzzle yet, that's gonna be your chance in the future. So again, don't push it away, even if those memories are uncomfortable. It could be about your mom, your childhood friend, a sibling, an aunt, a teacher, anyone, right? But there was some kind of message there that men and women are different, or girls and boys are different, right? And that just kind of got stuck with you. Like that was like that moment, that split where your innocent mind started understanding that there are differences between us as people. Okay, so let's see what I want to do with the messages actually. You know what? I'm going to use the tarot for today, because I don't see here the deck that I was thinking of using. Maybe I forgot to prepare it, but we will just do the messages with tarot, which sometimes I feel is a little better, because the oracle cards, they're very, very specific, you know, and being a more experienced tarot reader, I like to have that freedom of expression with tarot. where even I don't always know what kind of words are going to come out of my mouth. Speaking of which, 8 of Swords here, clarified by 2 of Wands and 1 of Pentacles. Yeah, so the main energy is 8 of Swords. And masculines, again, I started talking about fear. There's certain fear that they feel towards the feminine, right? There's also fear of not being good enough. But remember, I spoke about the pattern of like being competitive, right? Do I stand the competition or not? And the masculines are feeling that they do not stand a chance if there are other suitors that divine feminines have, right? That's the main energy right now. So divine masculine is basically saying, I know that I'm not worthy and I'm working on myself. I'm trying to do things, but like almost every day I'm waking up and I'm thinking, I don't think I'll ever be good enough in my own eyes to be with someone as beautiful and wonderful as you. Right? So I'm making strategic plans for the future, making some big moves. I'm trying to find new sources of income and abundance, because now that I know I have a lot to shoot for, and I'm planning for our future together, if you let me be part of it one day, I hope. That's the message. Okay, I'm gonna leave it here. Thank you so much for joining me today, guys. I love you all. If you like the reading, please don't forget to like the video and subscribe to my channel. And until next time.